Robert, this is Graham Allen, Schomp BMW. Wanted to give you an update on the G500. So the vehicle is still in maintenance. They did a bunch of things yesterday, and I'll give you a full list. But some of the highlights I was just talking to the tech include changing the oil sensor, which requires removing the oil pan and resealing the pan, and full front brake job. So by that I just mean rotors and pads. And the parts that they're waiting on right now, which is why I can't drive the car and get it cleaned, are the pins that connect the pads to the calipers. So those should be in by tomorrow, is what we're expecting, and so the vehicle should be drivable by tomorrow. Overall condition, I'm going to highlight a couple of things. Again, I apologize the car is dirty, but I can't do anything about that at the moment. There are some relatively minor chips on the front, as you can see here. Kind of what you'd expect. A little bit of, setting things on top of the front bumper, it looks like, as far as these scratches here. Walking around the vehicle, one of the things that I was noticing earlier was a fair number of paint touch-ups that weren't, necessarily done very well. And so I'm going to see if I can show those to you in this video. So this is one of them, it looks like. This is another. Looks like there was more down here. Not sure if the light's capturing this in the video well. This one. Another one down here. This one here. So I'm not showing you all of them. I'm just trying to give you a sense for the exterior condition. It looks like somebody did actually take the thing off-road probably, and it got scratched up. Now, the tech did say that there was, he said, a fair amount of corrosion on the bottom. He said it is an 03, so it's not a shock, but you were asking about the exhaust in particular. I'm on the passenger side right now. This is something that I just noticed just playing around with the car. So that's the clamp, I believe, that you are inquiring about, and it did split. So that clamp's failed, and therefore it's not really doing anything right now. Excuse me. So this is the rear door on the passenger side. You can see I think you can see this. Again, it's very bright out here, so I'm just trying to make sure that the lighting's okay. You can see that's lifting off, and there is corrosion underneath. The running boards, I personally haven't actually really looked closely at a G500 before. I would imagine that these things are normally supposed to be straight, and so I don't know if that was because a load was applied to the bottom of the running board, or what actually caused that. These are not scratches, these are mostly just wax. Looking on the passenger side front door. You had asked about tires. They're serviceable, but they're certainly not new. Just looking at the depth there, trying to give you a sense with my finger. Looks like, they're wearing probably a little bit more on the outside, and the tread on the inside is actually fairly decent. This one is indicative of the other's condition too, from what I saw. They are good tires, of course. Michelin cross-terrain. So that's the exterior of the vehicle. One other thing I did want to show, I'm going to kind of get down on my hands and knees here. Slight corrosion. This is at the bottom of the driver's side door there, and then this is under the driver's side rear door. Looking up underneath at the exhaust, I do believe that is a patch, and that's a new muffler on the driver's side. You were asking about that. Now looking inside the vehicle. The leather is in good shape on the driver's side seat. Passenger side seat. Dash. Our do not drive sign. And the controls on the driver's side door. So I do have I drive a 2001 E55, about 150,000 miles on it. So some of these parts, obviously, are from the same parts bin and are familiar. The interior of the vehicle does appear to me to be in very good shape. So here's the center console. There's discoloration on the wood trim here. Looks like some water intrusion possibly. Some more discoloration down here. And feeling it with my finger, there's a crack right here. Additional discoloration in the forward part of this trim piece. Okay, that feels like it's working as it's intended to. The buttons themselves don't look worn, and that's indicative of the 50,000+ miles that are on the vehicle. The wheel's in good shape, the buttons on the wheel look to be in good shape. Not sure if we're focusing correctly here. And to your point, it doesn't look like it sat outside a ton because of the dash itself. Doesn't have any cracks or anything. Okay, and then the top upper controls. Again, no noticeable wear, those parts look new. I'm going to hop in the back. So, same deal. Sorry, not sure if we're getting any light here. Oh boy, we don't have good light back here. So the leather's in good shape in the back. There are some stains on the headrest and on the seat back right here. There we go, much better. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if those stains will come out whenever the car gets properly detailed. Some additional ones over here on the passenger side, which you can see. My guess is that they will come out. They don't look like they're damaged to the leather itself from where I'm standing. Headliner. Again, the headliner needs to be cleaned. There we go. Okay. So that should be an indication of the interior for the most part. Looking at the door, the passenger side, this is the first piece of significant damage I've seen inside the car. There we go. So that is a puncture or cut, probably a puncture by something relatively long. It's about, that's my finger, just to give you a sense of reference. Again, this is that corrosion that I pointed out earlier. Baggage area, cargo compartment. 6-disc CD shuttle. Somewhat of a, trying to focus here. There's a bit of a stain in the passenger compartment. I'm not sure if that's visible to you. Basically, discoloration of the, there, you can see it better out of the shadow, of the carpet. And that discoloration does continue forward under these mats. So again, that's not light, those are stains. Rest of the cargo compartment does appear to be in good overall shape. A little bit of staining on the rear door. This is just to give you a sense of where that is, stepping away from the vehicle. It's on the inside of the cargo door. And walking around, just showing you the inside of this door. Passenger side rear door. Looks to be in good shape. Door handle, not sure what's going on with this, frankly. I assume it actually might not work. So I can ask a tech what the deal is with that door handle on the inside. And again, passenger side, front door. Appears to be missing a trim piece down here by the speaker. And just to show you on the other side, yep, it's more than a trim piece. It's actually, this is the other side. So you can see that plastic piece creates a storage compartment at the bottom of the door. And on this side, it's missing. So you can see it would mount here. It looks like it was just ripped out. So Robert, at this point, I think what I'm showing you is why you should probably be a little bit, I wouldn't say happy, but not upset that the financing didn't work. It sounds like this vehicle is probably rougher than you were looking for as far as condition goes. Feel free to give me a call at any time. Again, my cell 904-534-2014. Graham Allen, Schomp BMW.